Memoriapolis is a historical city builder spanning ancient times to the Age of Enlightenment. It's marketed as City Skylines meets Civilization, but here's what that comparison really means. I've sunk a solid chunk of hours into Memoriapolis, and while I won't claim to be an expert, I've played enough to crack its formula. And let's be real, first impressions matter, especially since it's first hours when players decide whether to stick around. Let's kick things off with the good stuff. First, visuals. The game is stunning. That cel-shaded art style turns your city into a living postcard, all vibrant colors and hand-drawn charm. Seriously, look at those rooftops and tell me you don't wanna frame this. Then there's the soundtrack. The music is minimalist but effective. It swells at the right moment with beautiful bright tones, just when the game's giving you a little dopamine high for placing that ceramic workshop. Now the big twist, semi-indirect planning. You are not zoning neighborhoods, you plop down communal buildings like farms or quarries, and houses sprout around them. But not all buildings are equal. Everyone wants to live closer to the attractive city center, but good luck convincing families to cozy up next to your cutting camp deep in the woods. Okay, now to that City Skylines meets Civilization tagline. At first glance, hard agree on the City Skylines part. You are researching buildings and placing them, just with more tunics and fewer traffic jams. Although, to be fair, we know it's not the only game doing that, right? Now about the Civilization part. I believe this comparison is based on two things. First, the game spans through eras, although I find the differences between these eras to be cosmetical. Second, both games have board game-like mechanics. That's not surprising for Civilization, since it was inspired by a board game, and these mechanics in Memoriapolis feel kind of abstract. You are juggling several systems, cultures, satisfactions, factions and culture characters all tied to each other. It feels like moving tokens on a board. Could this system work for a space colony sim or corporate tycoon sim? Absolutely. They are not deeply tied to the historical setting and don't aim to represent the real life, like say in Crusader Kings 3. Take factions. You've got Amenhotep chilling with Plantagenets in the same cobblestone streets. Fun if you're here for the strategy chess match, immersion breaking if you are history nerd craving authenticity. The game also sometimes feels unbalanced. When a faction comes up with a really short-timed task requiring really high number of resources, that doesn't feel right. So here's the make or break question. Do you dig such mechanics? If yes, Memoriapolis might hook you even when the city building novelty fades. And oh, it fades. After a few hours, the research a building, place a building loop feels repetitive. To be honest, even the art gets stale. The city is adorable at first, but on a close look it feels static, not alive. Then you start noticing roads vanishing under buildings, cars disappearing in nowhere, and mashup of Roman houses and medieval towers looks less like timeless fusion and more like architectural student mood board. Some worries go for long-time replayability. Two cities from my two playthroughs look the same, and also the same as everyone else's on YouTube. Memoriapolis isn't bad, it's just niche, even for city building genre. If you love abstract strategy and don't mind sacrificing immersion for mechanics, that is fun here, but if you're craving a deep, historical city builder that feels alive, this might leave you wanting. For me, the magic faded faster than milk in a medieval marketplace. But hey, your mileage may vary. Let me know your thoughts and questions about Memoriapolis in comments. Drop a like and subscribe for more.